Your Honor, a court in this state ruled that an unborn child is a person for the purpose of being protected from abuse by its mother's drinking during her pregnancy. The context is very similar to the present case. That mother's actions were irresponsible. Dr. Reed's actions are protected by the United States Constitution. Mr. Jenkins has to show he reasonably believed the fetuses he was protecting from Dr. Reed are persons. This decision makes that view seem very reasonable. Mr. Jenkins cannot reasonably believe that a fetus is a person in the context of abortion when the Supreme Court has ruled that it isn't.
Nothing makes him happy like licking his little catnip toys and playing.
The reasonableness of Mr. Jenkins' views is a question of fact, not of the law. I'll let it go to the jury. If in the course of the trial the defense satisfies its obligation to establish the other statutory requirements of justification.
Judge Newfield's playing politics. He's courting the pro-life vote.
Maybe he's just pro-life.
Jack, you say that like he's pro-vanilla ice cream.
Claire, if we make this trial about feminism, we'll be taking the bait and arguing the wrong issues.
Eileen Reed died because she was protecting a woman's legal right to choose.
Eileen Reed died because Randall Jenkins put a bullet in her head.
The bullet entered the skull 2 centimeters above the left orbit. It passed through the frontal and parietal lobes and exited through the occipital skull.
That gunshot was the cause of death?
Yes.
Nothing further.
It's the most loving cat I ever had.
Have you ever conducted an autopsy on a pregnant woman, Dr. Rogers?
Beyond the scope of cross.
This witness was called as an expert on life and death.
Dr. Reed's death.
That's quite a narrow medical specialty, isn't it?
I'll allow the question, Mr. Garnett, despite the sarcasm.
Yes, I have conducted autopsies on pregnant women.
Does the fetus always die at the same time as the mother?
Different parts of the body often die at different times. Have you ever heard the phrase brain dead?
That's not what I asked you, Doctor.
Fine, you like this answer better. I've autopsied gunshot victims where the fetus died first, then the brain, and the rest of the body's been kept alive on life support for a week. Your question is moot, sir.
Well, I got Dr. Reed's name when I went to that clinic. I used it to get her address.
He loves that more than anything.
And the information you obtained
So
about
playful.
her gave it to Randall
He always
Jenkins.
knows
Well,
when
I
I'm
gave it
bringing
to
cats
Dr.
home,
Seeley first.
bringing toys home
Then
from
Randy
a
asked about
little
it.
fundraising. He
I didn't
always
see any harm in
comes
telling
to the
him.
bag like a little child
When you went to the
and
clinic,
plays right
he
away.
wanted to terminate your
He
pregnancy.
just loves it.
What did Dr. Reed do?
He just
Did Dr.
plays with
Reed
the toys,
give
licks
you an
the
abortion?
toys.
I didn't want one.
He always
Dr.
knows
Reed
when I'm
didn't know
bringing
that.
everything home, and he just
Did she
comes
start
like a little
preparing
child
to give
and
you
plays.
one?
No.
Why not?
What a good cat.
She said I seemed unsure.
He's a very loving cat, very
She wanted me to
playful
take a few
cat.
days to make up my mind.
Very affectionate cat.
So
Only
your
cat you
pregnancy
let
wasn't
me
in
dress
any
him up.
imminent danger, was it?
No.
And take pictures. The most cooperative cat ever.
When Mr. Jenkins asked you for Dr. Reed's schedule, why did you give it to him?
Very good cat.
Why not? I knew Randy. He devoted his life to the reborn.
How else did he show his devotion?
Randy mailed out letters. He handed out flyers. He did sidewalk counseling outside of clinics. He sat in. He chained himself to clinic doors so they couldn't be opened.
So, shooting Dr. Reed wasn't the first thing he did in his efforts to save the preborn.
No. No, he tried nonviolence. It didn't work.
Thank you.
Here. This is like medicinal
She's not just
marijuana.
testifying for him, she's lying for him. Jenkins was violent at least
Periwinkle.
once before.
That's to make you feel better.
Maybe
It's like
he didn't
medicinal
know.
marijuana.
He ran amok in an abortion clinic. That's a badge of honor among these people. Why wouldn't he tell her?
It might have even helped the defense show that Jenkins tried other lesser means before resorting to murder.
I hope you still take it.
Find out why he kept it to himself.
He loves it.
They sneak up through the windows sometimes. They'll be a scared college girl waiting for the procedure, and some creep will be going, save a life, don't take them.
Have your medicinal marijuana. You know you love it. Make you feel
I'd
better.
like to find out when he's having a prostate exam to pull him off the table.
He got into an examining room?
Knocked over 2 secretaries and a nurse to get there. He seemed to
loves
be
it.
after a particular patient.
Tape
None
him.
of the patients testified
Tape
against
him.
him. She was gone by the time the police arrived, and she never came back. Joan Smith, in the city.
You still taping, right?
432 Canal Street. Yes. Miss Smith? Or should I say Mrs. Jenkins?
When Randy asked me to marry him, I thought that was what I wanted.
We've never had a cat like him before. Never had a cat like
Randy
him.
doesn't grow.
He's the most
He
unusual
never
cat.
changes.
A very
No matter
unusual
what
cat.
happens, he stays precisely
Lovable and
exactly
playful.
the same.
Adorable.
But you changed.
When I found out I was pregnant,
You like your little
And that's
medicinal
why I had
marijuana?
to
You like your little
stay with
catnip?
Randy.
He's
I
playing with
raised the baby
everything.
by myself.
Here, let me put the glove on.
I didn't have any money.
Here, you can play.
It was
Like
so
that?
hard deciding what to do.
He's more playful since he got the catnip. It's like medicinal marijuana. He's stoned, man. He's stoned.
Yeah. I ran away. 2 weeks later, I went to
Yeah, he loves it. Yeah, I'm stoned, man. I'm stoned.
I told him I had a miscarriage. He didn't believe me.
Oh, yeah, you like that, huh?
Do you think he told his
You
friends
like that.
How could he?
Yeah, you're so cute. You're so cute. Yeah, you're uninhibited because you had that little catnip, medicinal marijuana. You love it. Yeah, and getting stoned, man. All the things that you love, all your favorite toys are here. Yes, my sweet little Periwinkle. Yes.
Tuesday and Thursday, but you didn't kill her to stop those abortions, Mr. Jenkins. You killed her for revenge. Your justification defense just evaporated.
Okay,
This
stop
time
it.
it was mine.